Ah, the secret to reversing type 2 diabetes. My friends, especially my friends, some of you from Kenya, from all over the world, this is astounding to me of the people we're meeting and helping. And this is especially for you guys who are on a different timeline, who can't join the lives at 6 p.m. every day. I want you guys to know that this is possibly the only channel there is that doesn't have the secret towards reversing type 2 diabetes. What I have achieved for myself is phenomenal, and it's amazing, and I am happy to share. I feel more of a duty to share my experience with everybody for free. It needs a message that needs to get out there in the world, because most stuff is behind paywalls, and people are trying to sell you things, and I'm trying to not sell anything to anybody as long as I can. I feel dished out everything I need to dish out as far as giving somebody a good comprehensive plan, ideas, and I continue to come up with things every day in the live streams, which you can also rewatch later, my friends. So some of you have reached out to me asking me what the secret is, and I do want to say as well that it's a vague question, because you have to expand a little bit more. Kind of like prompting AI, you need to have a little bit more of context, of who you are, what is your activity level, what is your current weight, what is your current diet, what is your age, what is your gender. There's so much that goes involved, and that's why I couldn't answer a question that seems like it should be simple. And guys, it is. Reversing type 2 diabetes is simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's just not easy thing to do, right? So it's simple, but I think a lot of people have turned it to be complicated. That way they can make money, right? And over here, that's not our goal. That's not my agenda. I mean, my agenda is to keep the lights on here and everything, but it has businesses that have nothing to do with charging you as a viewer any money at all. It's dealing with brands to keep everything going. That way it remains tangible for everybody. And yeah, so there is no secret. You just have to put one foot in front of the other, and you also need to start doing your homework, because unfortunately videos like this take a lot of work to do. My video, guys, I don't make any money. I actually own a roofing company, and that's where I keep the lights on and keep food on the table here, and that's why you don't see anything polished in my videos. I feel that it's more important to focus on the content and helping people, rather than to have some sort of makeshift studio and lights and all the perfect editing. And I do have problems with my audio microphone, so we have a new one hopefully coming today. So, but the audio should be clear, but mostly it's about the content, it's about the substance. What can actually help people? And that's what I'm all about. Forget about the aesthetics. Let's focus on the functionality of this thing. So yeah, there is no secret, guys. I give everything away in the videos. It would just take hours upon hours to compile all of it, and I keep thinking of new things, especially when you guys comment. But you guys, there's in the link in the descriptions of almost every single one of my videos, there's a way for you to get a hold of me if you feel like you're uncomfortable of sharing information, which I imagine so, especially in public. There's a way to email me. There's a way to even book a free consultation with me. But guys, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. I get people who ask me, some pretty intricate questions, and most of them I can answer. Some of them I cannot, because I have not researched those things yet. But you do need to know that you need to be aware of everybody who's on the internet trying to help you or sell you on products and certain ideas of things. Now, being said that I'm not a doctor and I'm not a scientist, I'm just a guy who reversed type 2 diabetes mostly on his own, and found out many tips and tricks along the way of things that worked, things that didn't work. So the only thing I can share for you is my story and how it could possibly relate to you. And yeah, I've made mistakes of spending large sums of money, $13,000 on a a private doctor who helped me out significantly in certain aspects, but most of it was done on my own accord and my own findings. And in fact, I took my A1C from 6.5 down to 5.3 within, I believe, under 3 months. And when I first saw my specialized doctor, I was already insulin sensitive. I already beat insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes. And yes, what I've accomplished is something so special and so wonderful that I can't stay quiet about it. And I want to help out as many people as possible. So to all my friends, especially my PO folks out there, I feel you. That's where I'm coming from. I'm here for you. I'm here to answer any questions. So feel free to browse around and look at it, watch all these videos, get a pen and paper, because sometimes some really good cookies come out and you need a plan. You need to get some sort of direction of where you're going to go and how you're going to go to achieve it. So it doesn't just happen off the whim. You know, you got to have a plan. And that's what I spill the beans on everything that I can remember, because it's been over a year and a half and there's many aspects I failed to document. And as you guys ask me questions, if you guys have ever had a conversation with somebody, you remember there's little thoughts that are stored somewhere in a file in your mind, but you can't really access them. But by me doing the lives and by you guys asking me questions, it's like a light bulb, like a string of Christmas lights go off. And I'm like, oh yeah, there's something I forgot to share. Very important. Sometimes a little detail, right? Just a little detail that can make a huge difference in someone's lives. So I thank you guys all for helping me get to 1,000 subscribers so I can start this business with my special needs daughter. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're watching my videos and you'll see. But guys, the information here is free, and I hope it helps you. If it does, like, subscribe, follow, share, and most of all, share this with somebody who you feel needs it.